Oh my gosh, man. What's going on, guys? It is your boy Joel TFD here. Welcome back at again with a brand new review for you guys today. Today we're doing the Daredevil Born Again Season 1 review. And Jesus, bro. This was freaking insane. This finale was insane, yo. And I really did like the whole season a lot, honestly. I really did. I cannot wait to see what's gonna happen with season 2. And it's just like, oh man, I am so excited for it, bro. I'm so sad that this show has ended, but like excited for season 2, honestly. I'm happy that we're getting in next season too. See what it Okay, anyway, before we head straight into this review, just want to say real quickly, definitely hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'm trying to get to 10. Oh, whoa. I mean, we could get to 10,000, but I'm trying to get to 1,000 before the end of the year. It will really mean a lot if you guys help me reach that goal, but we're also very close to hitting 900 subscribers, so if you're new and haven't subscribed yet, definitely subscribe. Anywho, let's head straight into this Daredevil Born Again Season 1 review. My gosh, yo. Oh, I really love this season a lot, man. I really love the symbolic between it, you know? I really like how throughout this whole season we got a lot of like Daredevil and Kingpin, like kind of alternatives in some type of way, you know? Like there was a few episodes where we would get like them kind of dealing with the same thing, but like in different shoes, obviously. I really like that. I really like how Kingpin had that white color, you know? Daredevil had that red color, and also Poindexter had that blue color, you know? I really like just the color schemes, you know? The symbolism when it comes to this show. And I also just love the dialogue. I feel like the dialogue definitely hits, honestly, at some points, you know. But there's also points where it kind of does get a little bit draggy at sometimes, but like it still kind of makes up for it in some type of way. I really did like this season a lot, honestly. I like how they kind of treated this obviously as like a season 1 because it's obviously with new characters and everything like that, but they also like kind of continue off with like what happened in the previous like 3 seasons of Daredevil when it was on Netflix. I really did like that, honestly. I'm pretty excited to see what's gonna happen, honestly, when it comes to like the future of it. Oh man, like this was freaking insane, yo. I want to talk about the finale because like it was generally so freaking crazy, yo. Like I love all the scenes with the Punisher, honestly, and just especially that end credit scene. That was so cool, honestly. I am pretty sure the special presentation is basically gonna be him just escaping, honestly, and kind of leading up to maybe Daredevil Born Again Season 2 or his own show, possibly, who knows. I think they're doing the special presentation to see if people are still like interested in the Punisher character, you know, to see if it's enough to make it its own show, which I wouldn't mind either way, you know, like if he was back in Season 2, honestly, or if they made another show of his. But man, I gotta tell you that freaking episode, this whole season was freaking amazing, but this episode definitely blew me out of the waters, honestly. I really loved it. I think the only thing I will say that I kind of didn't like about the season, but I understood why they did it, was like how they treated Muse, honestly, because what I was told is that Muse actually is a big character when it came to the Daredevil comics, honestly, and it's kind of sad that they didn't really use him throughout the whole season, you know. I thought like going into the series, I thought Muse was going to be the big bad and Kingpin and Daredevil would have to like work together to defeat him, which they kind of did in some type of way already, you know, but like it would have been better if he was like the more like the final episode, if that makes sense. But I see why they killed him off. It was just to build that like vigilante like aspect of there's so many like bad vigilantes out there, and like he was just like a little chess piece for Kingpin to be like, you see Muse, you see these vigilantes, like no, and like in the final episode he finally like acts on it, like starting now, like no more vigilantes, and it was actually pretty cool, man. Oh my gosh, bro. And then like Cameron was telling him that like you shouldn't do this right now, and he's like, yeah, I know, we need an army. I was like, yes sir, let's go. I'm so excited, man, honestly. But again, I just really love the symbolism with the show because like they really just gave it like so, it was so good, honestly. I can't really put it into words, honestly. I will say too that the characters I kind of did like a lot, honestly. There were some characters where I was kind of like iffy about, I will admit, but like I started to grow a little bit more into them and everything like that. I think I still need to get used to a little bit of Kirsten, honestly, and also Cherry. I like Cherry a lot, but like just something about him is kind of making me feel like, because there was like an episode where like he was saying that like, yeah, you have to be Daredevil, you know, and then like there's one moment he's like, bro, don't do it. So it's like kind of like he's like that middle ground person, you know, and he just can't make up his mind. So I'm very like I want to get used to both of them, if that makes sense, you know. But other than that though, I really did like this show. I really did like this season a lot, and I cannot wait for season 2, bro. Oh my gosh, it was so freaking insane, yo. This season, my gosh, man. What a freaking crazy ride it has been, honestly. Like, from my Road to series to the show to now the finale, you know. It's very, very crazy, honestly. It really is. I just cannot believe that it took me so long to really get into that show, honestly. Well, these shows and everything, and I'm finally watching Daredevil Born Again, you know, and then finishing it, and then it's a crazy ride. It was generally a crazy ride. Wow, I can't believe it. I generally cannot believe it. I think that's all I really have to say about this season, to be honest. Again, just, it was so phenomenal. I really did enjoy, like, this season a lot. Obviously, I think season 3 of Daredevil is just a little tiny bit better than this one, honestly, because, like, obviously there was, like, episodes where, like, example, the bank heist. I know a lot of people didn't like that, but I kind of understood why they put the bank heist, you know? It was just to add, like, an extra level of trauma for Matt, honestly. That's what I put it as, honestly, because the following episode, like, literally gives him flashbacks of all the, like, stuff that, like, he's actually generally been through, and he's like, ah! I think that's the episode where he, like, screams in the cave, if I'm not mistaken. So he's just, like, letting all that out in some type of way. Oh my gosh, bro. When he turned into Daredevil for the first time again, he was like, fuck it. Yo, that was the best freaking line. Yo, I love it, man. Oh, I love that freaking, fuck it. I love when he said that, honestly. I was like, yes, 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 yes. Oh my gosh, man. There is definitely a lot of memorable moments in this season, honestly. I want you guys to comment down below what your favorite moment was. Because honestly, for me personally, it's definitely when he came back as Daredevil. He was like, fuck it. He was like calling the cops. He was like, oh, fuck it. Yo, that was fire, yo. But yeah, that is going to be the end of my season 1 review of Daredevil Born Again. Again, definitely comment down below your favorite moment of this season. We'd love to know. And let's like to know what you guys think of this season also. If you guys did enjoy this video, definitely hit the like button. Also subscribe to the channel if you're new. Peace out, everyone, guys. To enjoying every day, make every day an awesome day. Everyone stay positive and be positive. You guys already know you have a positive mindset. Peace.